of Management Studies, IGNOU presents an audiobook on the course MMPC-001 Management Functions and Organizational Processes for MBA program. Presenting Block 2 Managerial Processes 1, Unit-6 Staffing and Directing, Part-1.
After completing this unit, you should be able to understand the concept of staffing, know the important functions of staffing, acknowledge the importance of staffing, identify the characteristics of staffing, recognize the important elements of staffing, understand the concept of directing, identify the characteristics of directing, recognize the important elements of directing, and acknowledge the principles of directing. Now, let's start the unit with introduction. Talented and hardworking people are the foundation of any firm. Talented and hardworking people are the principal assets of an organization. It is an entrenched fact that progress of a firm needs the regular infusion of an eminent staff. Therefore, for the success of any firm, provision for relevant human resources or adequate staffing is essential. It is also believed that the objectives of an organization can be achieved only when the right person is placed on the right position. Directing is defined as giving instructions and directing people in executing their work. In order to obtain few predetermined objectives, directing is carried out. When one talks about the management of an organization, directing is one of the crucial managerial functions and is defined as a process of guiding, motivating, instructing, counseling, and supervising people to attain certain objectives. It encompasses various elements like communication, leadership, motivation, and communication. Staffing. The procedure of employing qualified candidates in the company or organization for particular positions. Staffing, as defined by management, is an action of hiring the personnel by reviewing their competence, knowledge, and providing them particular job roles accordingly. Staffing is one of the most vital management functions. It includes the procedure of fulfilling the available position of the correct personnel at the correct job at correct time. Consequently, each thing will take place in the correct manner. For every organization, human resource is of the utmost importance, as in any organization, entire resources like money, equipment, machines, etc. can be acquired constructively and efficiently through productive endeavors of human resource. Hence, it is extremely important for every employee to get correct position in the company in order to get accurate job as per their talent, capability, and specialization, which may provide help to the organization in order to attain the predetermined goals in the appropriate manner by the full contribution of manpower. Therefore, it can be inferred that staffing is a crucial function of each business operation. Functions of staffing. Number 1. Procure qualified personnel. Obtaining a qualified workforce for various job positions in the company is the most important purpose of staffing. Number 2. Recruitment of a right person. Higher performance and maximum productivity can be attained through recruiting the correct person for the accurate jobs. Number 3. Promoting the optimal application of HR. The optimum utilization of HR can be achieved through different aspects. Number 4. Enhancing job satisfaction. Through employment of the correct person, job satisfaction along with morale of the employee strengthens. And number 5, ensuring growth of the organization. growth and continuity of the company is ensured by development of managers. Importance of staffing. Number 1. Efficient performance. Staffing is the key for performing other functions efficiently. Number 2. Efficient utility of technology. While performing the function of staffing, management can ensure the accurate kinds of personnel. Number 3. Optimal utilization. A large amount of money is spent on recruiting, selecting, training, and developing employees. In order to get an optimal output, the function of staffing should be efficient. Number 4. Constructing high morale. The accurate work climate should be built for the employers to contribute to the procurement of the organizational objectives. A fine work climate not only ensures job satisfaction but also helps in boosting morale. This can be achieved through efficient staffing. Number 5. Expansion of human capital. Since management has to train and advance the existing workers for advancement in career, therefore, the concern of the staffing is the requirement of human capital. Number 6. Stimulation of human resource. The behavior of an individual in an organization is influenced by multiple factors like socio-cultural factors, education levels, etc. Hence, human aspects are very important so that employees remain motivated through incentives, that is, financial and non-financial, and perform their duties properly. Characteristics of staffing. Number 1. People-centered. Staffing can be broadly perceived as a function of people-centered and hence it is pertinent to all kinds of organization. It has to do with the group of personnel from topmost to the bottommost of the organization. Number 2. Managerial responsibility. The most fundamental function of management is staffing, which incorporates that the manager is involved in performing the function of staffing continuously. Managers are actively related with the employment, selection, teaching, and evaluation of his subordinates. Hence, the chief executive, managers of department, and foremen in association with their subordinates perform the activities. Number 3. Human skills. The chief concern of the staffing function is with training and development of various types of human resource. Hence, the human relation skill should be used by managers in order to provide the subordinates with appropriate guidance, and training of the function of staffing is executed properly, then in an organization, human relations will be amiable and will be performed mutually in an organized fashion. Number 4. Continuous function. For a startup or a well-established firm, it is important to perform the function of staffing. In a new organization, employment, selection and training of personnel has to be done. Whereas, in an already established organization, every single manager should be involved for various activities of staffing. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the manager to look after all the employees so that overall objectives of a company can be achieved by completing the work assigned. Important elements. The first important element is recruitment. Recruitment is defined as prompting maximum number of candidates to apply in the organization for vacant position of job. The function of recruitment is very essential because the conclusion of recruitment function is accepting huge number of applications in order to make selection from them. There are two types of recruitment process. Number 1, internal recruitment process. In internal recruitment process, unoccupied job positions are filled up by the already existing workers of the company. No applicants from outside is allowed in the internal source. Advantages of internal recruitment process are: Number 1, it is efficient and economical. Number 2, it stimulates the already existing employees. Number 3, time required for training is less. Number 4, chances of turnovers are also less because employees are familiar with the organization's rules and regulations. Number 5. It also helps in improving employees' performance, as in order to get promotion, better performance is shown by the employees. Number 6. Employees are trained through transfer also, as in the manifestation of job rotation. And number 7. Remaining workers can be moved to other department through transfer. Disadvantages of this process are: number 1. No novel ideas will approach in the organization. Number 2. Limited choices will be there. Number 3. Not satisfactory for new organization. And number 4. Due to frequent transfer, productivity of employees may get reduced. Methods of internal recruitment. Number 1. Transfer. Transferring means carrying clients from one job position to another at the identical authority. The compensation level along with the authority level remain unchanged with the transfer. Prestige, rank and responsibilities also remain unchanged. The only thing which changes is the working place. For example, when a clerk is transferred from accounts to purchase department. Number 2. Promotion. Promotion means transfer of employees from the current job position to higher authority level, with the promotion aspects like prestige, rank, employees' responsibility along with the authority level enhances. External recruitment process. External recruitment is defined as a process in which applications for filling the vacant job positions are invited from outside the organization. It is preferred when a huge number of job positions are unoccupied. Advantages. Number 1. Fresh and novel talent contributes to the organization. Number 2. Wide array of options are available. Number 3. Management comes across trained and qualified personnel. Number 4. Campus placement is the way through which organizations can procure employees who have knowledge about latest technology. And number 5. Through external recruitment, competitive spirit develop in the existing employees. Disadvantages. Number 1. Downfall in the self-esteem of existing employees. Number 2. New employees may find it difficult to adjust the existing rules and regulations. This indicates more turnover chances. And number 3. It is expensive and time-consuming process. Methods of external recruitment. Number 1. Direct recruitment. It is more appropriate for unskilled job positions like PN, etc. Number 2. Casual callers. Recruiting candidates from waiting list. Number 3. Media advertising. Getting the vacant job position advertised. Number 4. Employment exchanges. They act as an intermediate between the organizations who are recruiting and the job seekers. Number 5. Agencies for placement and management consultant. They ask for biodata and record from different seekers of job and address them to appropriate clients. Number 6. Campus recruitment. Many organizations visit the technical institutes and professional colleges to recruit fresh graduates according to the requirements. Number 7. Recommendation from existing employees. Many organizations ask their employees to recommend the names of known people whom they find suitable for vacant job positions. Number 8. Labor contractors. Labor contractors are in immediate contact with laborers so that they can provide the unskilled workers at a short time period. Number 9. Advertisement on television. Recruitment of vacant job position is broadcasted on different channels. Number 10. Web publishing. Websites provide information regarding job seekers and the companies. For example, Naukri.com, etc. Number 11. Factory gate. In the factory or the workshops, various people inquire about the unoccupied job positions at the factory gate only. It is appropriate for unskilled job positions like machine operator, etc. Next important element is selection. The process of finding the most appropriate candidate for the unoccupied job position in the organization is called selection. Steps performed in the selection process are: Number 1. Preliminary screening. Preliminary interview is conducted for the candidates whose applications are selected. It is conducted by HR managers. It is conducted to evaluate the self-esteem of the candidate. Number 2. Selection test. Some organizations discover the pragmatic knowledge of applicants through written test. Depending upon the need of the organization, the kind of test to be conducted is decided. Different kinds of tests conducted by the companies are: Number 1. Intelligence test. It is conducted to check the employee's efficiency level. Number 2. Aptitude test. It is conducted to discover the learning potential of the applicant. Number 3. Personality test. It is conducted to discover the human behavior of the applicant. Number 4. Trade test. It is conducted to evaluate the knowledge and competence of the applicant related to unoccupied job position. And number 5. Interest test. It is conducted to explore the job in which applicant has maximum interest. Third step is employment interview. After qualifying the test, candidates are called for interviews. The final interview is conducted by the panel of experts. Specialized or professional knowledge of candidate is evaluated. Candidate is also given a chance to clarify the doubts regarding work condition, salary, or any other doubts. Number 4. Scrutinizing the references and background. When a candidate is selected in the interview, his or her references are contacted to inquire about the character of the candidate. Number 5. Selection decision. Selection list includes interview and references check. The most appropriate candidate is selected from the selection list. Number 6. Medical examination. Selected candidates are directed to the medical fitness test before handing over the appointment letter. Number 7. Job offer. The candidates who qualify the medical test are offered job by the means of letter of appointment. And number 8. Contract of employment. When the job offer is accepted by the candidate, he or she signs the employment's contract. The contract of employment includes the title of the job, payrolls, allowances, etc. Training and development. Training means preparing the employees with the competence and skills which are required to perform the job. The overall growth of an employee is referred to as development. The focus of development is the personal growth of an employee. If an accountant is set for orientation program to enhance the conceptual skills, it is an example of development. Whereas, if an accountant is sent to learn the new technology for accounting, which ensures fast and accurate books of account, it is called training. Advantages. Number 1. Learning time is reduced. Number 2. Better performance. Number 3. Formation of positive attitude and motivation. Number 4. Helps in finding solutions to operational problems like absenteeism, lack of teamwork, etc. Number 5. Managing the needs of manpower. Number 6. Helps to modify changes. Number 7. It is beneficial for employees like it provides finer career options, helps in earning more, enhances the morale, and reduces the chances of accidents. Methods of training. On-the-job training and off-the-job training. Let's talk about on-the-job training. On-the-job training is defined as the training which is provided to the employees when they are carrying out the job. In this method, the workers learn by executing. It is appropriate for technical jobs. It provides an opportunity for employees to access practical knowledge. It should be avoided when one has to deal with sophisticated and costly machines as it results in wastage of knowledge. Techniques of on-the-job method. Number 1. Apprenticeship training. Apprenticeship training programs are conducted for those workers who strive to go in for skilled jobs. A trained master worker is appointed who guides the learner about the skills or competence of the job. Number 2. Job rotation. In order to enlighten the employee about the requirements of various job positions, he or she is transferred from one job position to another for short duration of time. Number 3. Internship. Professional institutes send their students to the corporate sector so that students can apply their theoretical knowledge learned in the institutes. Students are paid stipend, which is a less amount of salary. Number 4. Coaching. Trainee is instructed by a superior guide called coach. The coach guides an employee on various aspects like how to overcome weakness and make it a strength, etc. And number 5. Induction training, also known as orientation training. It is described as the process of greeting an employee when he first joins the organization. An employee is provided with the information of the organization like company's history, operation, products, services, rules, responsibilities, promotion terms and conditions, etc. Off-the-job training. Employee is taken away from the workplace. Employee is sent for the training of appropriate job positions like managerial job position. In order to train the managers, conferences and seminars are held. Techniques of off-the-job method. Conferences or classroom lectures. Consultation is the actual meaning of conference. It is the most systematic way to convey a specific information. Vestibule school. It means the duplicate model of a company. It is used in the place of on-the-job training when costly and sophisticated machines are involved. Therefore, a dummy model of machine is prepared. Number 3. Films. In certain cases, showing movies to the employees are also very effective. Through demonstrative skill, movies can impart crucial information on different techniques. Number 4. Case study. In this method, a real problem faced by managers is discussed. Trainees are expected to provide alternatives and suggestions to solve the problem. It also acts as a bridge between the theoretical and practical knowledge. And number 5, computerized modeling and scheduled instruction. A computer is programmed in such a way that it demonstrates an actual problem of the job along with the solutions to overcome these problems. It is a cost-effective program which provides a great learning environment to the employees. Case study on staffing, governance of human resources at Infosys. The former CEO of Infosys, Narayan Murthy, stated that the assets of the organization moved out every evening. They have to ensure that their assets return the next morning. Infosys is an organization of consulting and software services. In order to affirm their asset value, it includes human resources on its balance sheet. And the rationale which has been given for the same is, certain financial and non-financial parameters of the company determine its long-term success. The contemporary non-financial parameter that challenges the utility of evaluating the success of the firm exclusively on traditional measures is human resource. Human resource is an umbrella term which encompasses managerial skills, leadership, expertise, innovation, and entrepreneurial. Staffing is inherent to human resource management. According to Infosys, an individual is the biggest asset in sustaining its competitive position and realizes that assets can walk away easily. Therefore, as competitors at abroad and in India, it wants to hold on to its IT talent, due to which Infosys faced a difficulty on deciding the strategy to attract, hold on to, and evolve its human assets in an extremely competitive and effective environment. The recent practices of human resource at Infosys is the consequence of the leader's vision and the culture they have generated. Narayan Murthy has a humble and a straightforward leadership style which is not common in the business world. He believes in allocating his wealth with his workers. He is credited for constructing a proximal and empowering culture at Infosys. His management style is grounded on Western management. The source of this case study is Sumita Raghuram, Fordham Graduate School of Business.
You were listening to the audiobook by the School of Management Studies, IGNOU, for MBA program. Course code MMPC-001, Management Functions and Organizational Processes. Course Coordinator, Professor Srilata, School of Management Studies, IGNOU. Voice over by Harpreet Kaur. Edited by Tarannum Jahan. Program assisted by Jagbandhu Jana. Program produced by Manoj Kumar Singh. This program was brought to you by Electronic Media Production Center of Indira Gandhi National Open University.